Hey, welcome back to another video, and we are going to take a look at some video game pickups. So let's jump right in and see what we have here. Alright, starting with the NES, we have Faxanadu, which I think was a Metroidvania-ish type game. Kind of forgot about this one that I had. But I like the old school NES games, especially ones I haven't played, and that one I've never played. And then we have another one, Xerxes, which I think was a shoot 'em up. Have to get that sticker off still. But another one I hadn't played, so I had to grab it. Alright, couple of Game Boy Color games. And I know you can see through the plastic anyway, and I'm showing you them together because they kind of go together. So it is the Legend of Zelda. One is Oracle of Ages and the other is Oracle of Seasons. And I do have the digital versions on the 3DS from the eShop, but I did want to get the physical versions as well. I have never played these. I've had the digital version forever, never played it. But I do want to get around to playing this because it does have a very interesting art style. Alright, let's take a look at some 3DS games here. We have Tomadachi Life. Just kind of one of those games you just mess around, sink into, and you just kind of want to chill out and stuff. So I just grabbed it because sometimes you just need those chill out games. And then we have Animal Crossing New Leaf, because who doesn't love Animal Crossing? And I do not have the one on the Switch because I don't have a Nintendo Switch Online account, so I can't visit anybody. So I just decided to grab the 3DS version because I don't have that one yet. So there we go, grabbed that one instead. Plus, it was way cheaper. Alright, WarioWare Gold. Minigames are so fun. And it is the world version. And I have a bunch of 3DS games with the world version. I don't really care what they are. It was sealed, and this version is way cheaper sealed than the one without this little emblem here, whatever that version is, North American. I don't really care. I just wanted the game, and this is how I got it. So there we go. Now I have a way to play some mini games. Next we have Luigi's Mansion, and this is the first one. I do have it on, I was about to say the Switch. I do have it on the GameCube, the first one, but I did decide to pick up this one on the 3DS also, and I have the second one too, Dark Moon, but I decided to pick up the first one also. A couple of Fire Emblem games, Shadows of Valentia, or Valencia, I have no idea how to pronounce that, but Fire Emblem game. Can't go wrong with those, just need time to play them. And the other one is Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. And I do have the other one, Conquest, and I heard this one was a little easier, so, or at least gentler. I don't know about easier, but that's why I decided to pick this one up and give them a go. And then finally for the 3DS, I have, is it 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD, I think is how you say it. But another one I had digital, and I wanted to pick up the physical version as well. And I just happened to stumble upon this launch edition. So I'll probably keep this sealed and just nice in the box there and play the digital, I guess. But I happened upon it, and it actually wasn't too bad of a price, which is why I grabbed it. Because if you're living under a rock, the 3DS prices are going up. So if there are any games that you want, you might want to grab them. If you find them for a decent price, go for it. Alright, let's take a look at some Switch games here. We have Agelos, or Agelos, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. But this is kind of an 8-bit platformer. Pretty sure it was a platformer. Yeah, 8-bit kind of platformer adventure. I think it's a little bit Metroidvania-ish. From what I understand, is it like Monster Boy, I think? It's kind of homage to one of those 8-bit retro games, and the name escapes me right now, but I think it was Monster Boy. And, I mean, it looks cool, it looks fun, so I grabbed it to play it, because I do like those kind of old-school remakes. Or love letters, rather. Next, we have Clockwork Aquario, and this is the Japanese version. And it does have English on it, otherwise I would not have purchased it because I know zero Japanese. So, I grabbed this one. I think there was one from one of the, I don't want to say super rare games, but it was one of those companies that was remaking it. I think it was Strictly Limited, now that I think about it, that had a limited release of it, and it was in English, but I missed out on that one, so I grabbed this one to play. From what I understand, this was never released. I think it was made for the Genesis, and it was never released, so it got remastered and released on the Switch. And it's a platforming game, so I am looking forward to playing this. Arcade platformer. Pretty cool. And we have Leighton's Mystery Journey, because, you know, sometimes you just need to chill with little puzzle games, and I do like the Leighton series. It's really fun to play, so I decided to pick this up. Super Epic, The Entertainment War. I mean, this just looked kind of funny, just this cover right here, and I picked this up pretty cheap too, so that little group of heroes, or I think it's a group of them, but just look fun to play. So again, Metroidvania, and it's supposed to be humorous, so I mean, that cover does look humorous, so there you have it. Something fun to play. We have Ys 9 Monstrum Nox Packed Edition. Something else I picked up cheap. And if I remember, I think there is an art book in here or something, because it feels kind of heavy. So there's something in here. I think it was an art book. So, oh look, it says it. And a soft cover art book, like, cool. It'd be nice if they did some kind of manual-esque stuff with it, but I know I'm from a bygone era of manuals, but that's okay. But I've honestly never played an Ys game yet. I've a few of them in my collection, but I have not fired one up yet, so I really need to get on that because I've heard they're pretty good. Alright, next we have Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, and that is pretty much the whole reason I bought it, is just because that title is hilarious. And it was also pretty cheap, like under 20 bucks. So apparently he is a troublemaker kind of turnip. So I just decided to pick this up. It was kind of funny, and we'll see how it goes. I am not sure how it's going to play, but it just sounded funny, so I grabbed it. And the final game on the pile we have here is Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. And this includes a bunch of little goodies and stuff. And just, I'm pretty sure I got this one on sale too, like I do with all of them. So, yeah, just had to grab it. Looks like another platforming kind of game. And I love platforming games. They're pretty fun. Easy to pick up and put down and play when you have time. So, right now, that's kind of my world, is playing short bursts of games right now. So there's a lot of games I don't finish. Anyway, so that is pretty much it for this video game pickups right here. There you have it. And let me know if there's any games that you have picked up, or if there's anything that you suggest I pick up. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.